Yeah, we in here. I gotta get used to looking at the camera, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even a YouTube nigga, but people to be talking so much on YouTube and getting their points of view out, and I be feeling that shit. So now it's time for me to start getting my points of view. And I don't expect myself to get mad views or anything. I just want to talk to my niggas, all my guys that I'ma share this shit with, because we ain't gonna be over the phone or over the chat talking all the time and beating over each other with it. You know what I'm saying? I was watching Resident Evil on Netflix. Shouts to all my Resident Evil fans, you know what I'm saying? If you a Resident Evil head, if you a real Resident Evil head, bro, you probably just as much disappointed as I am. Unless you are not as much of a Resident Evil fan as I am, feel me? Now my thing is, I could say that the show was good. The show was good, feel me? Like, the show wasn't bad. Like, I mean, okay. I'm not talking on my perspective. I'm talking on the perspective of others, people that watch Netflix on a regular. If you watch Netflix like Stranger Things or The Umbrella Academy or stuff like, just some TV shows and everything where they're just making up these stories and everything and trying to share backgrounds with each of these characters, that's what they tried to do with this Resident Evil. Now, they called it Resident Evil. Let that sink in. I'm talking Resident Evil right now. I'm a hardcore Resident Evil fan. Now, I know the feedback of people that fucked around with this. You could talk about it. I want to hear people talk about that motherfucker, man. This right here was a disappointment to many fans. As for me, you see, this is a day one copy. I pre-ordered this shit. You know what I'm saying? My cousin actually bought this for me. I was broke in Jersey when this game came out in 2012. You know what I'm saying? And I was dying for it. I had Dragon's Dogma just for the demo and had to wait a couple months for it. But yeah, you know what people said? It's action-packed. Very action-packed. The story was off and everything. It had short campaigns, which, that's what Resident Evil normally is. It's a short campaign. But this shit right here, it was stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, stage 4, 5. Beat the game. You know what I'm saying? Go to the next campaign. It kind of reminded me of Street Fighter, where you pick a character and you gotta fight like 8 to 10 characters and everything to get to Bison and everything. Then you see that specific ending. Now, people feel that way about that. Resident Evil 6 wasn't Resident Evil. Then I gotta say, Resident Evil on Netflix was not Resident Evil. It wasn't. It wasn't Resident Evil, bro. Like I said, I could start Resident Evil 6. I could speak on Resident Evil 6 and talk about how much I loved the game. How much I loved it. Because Leon, Chris, all them niggas, they got used to all that shit. Feel me? Now, when I say I'm a Resident Evil fan, bro, let's get to it. You know what I'm saying? I know Wesker. I know the real Wesker, bro. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? I know Resident Evil, bro. I know Resident Evil. You know what I'm saying? I know Resident Evil just like I know Dino Crisis 1, 2, and the trash ass 3. You know what I'm saying? I know Resident Evil, bro. I know Resident Evil, you know what I'm saying? They fucking up our fucking games, you know what I'm saying? They fucking up our games, bro. They fucking up our games. I know y'all want a remake. I'm not even that infatuated on Code Veronica X because I wasn't really a fan of what they did to Wesker on this shit. What they did to Wesker on this motherfucker. But when it come to the Netflix show, boy, they ruined him. I'm not gonna say ruined him, cause like I said, they mentioned some things about Wesker and everything that could backtrack you to this one, backtrack you to RE5 and everything. But yeah, the story was all off, very off. There was in Arklay Mountains in 2005. Like, having a nice regular day. Who knows? They made the Arklay Mountains look very nice, as if nothing next to it happened, as if they never was in no situation as far as like that whole area, not just Raccoon City. You think they just blew up Raccoon City? Not the Arklay Mountains did not get hit whatsoever. That shit was just clean. Come on, bro. Come on now. But yeah, anyways, like I was saying, Wesker, he's probably like the biggest core of this story out of everything. Albert Wesker is a father. He's a father. He's a black dude. You know what I'm saying? By that, I always say, they was talking about making Superman black. Don't make Superman black. You know what I'm saying? See me, I'm light skinned. I'm half black. I'm half Italian and everything. I am one of those people that is just real about people. You know what I'm saying? If you got somebody that's a white character like Superman, we all know Superman's white. Make Superman white. Wesker is a white man, bro. Now, I'm not trying to get too much into the story. I should get into the story. Why not? But it was a disappointment on like how much of a twist it was. It was like they just took out everything. All these games I'm showing you and everything. You know what I'm saying? All the Raccoon City, bro. I'm telling you, man. All the Raccoon City stuff that been going on and everything. Let's just go far out in the timeline. As a matter of fact, let's go to today, like around 2022 and all that, when you could talk about Netflix or fucking Google or Apple and everything. Was it Zootopia porn? I don't even know what the fuck that shit is. I ain't gonna even hold you, my G. What the fuck is that, my G? I know some regular shit. I don't know no Zootopia shit. Like, that's what the fuck Resident Evil is. Resident Evil on Netflix is Stranger Things. I only seen a few episodes of Stranger Things, so I'm not gonna just say it is Stranger Things, but that's the kind of fans they're trying to pick up. They're not trying to pick me up, bro. All these games I show you, my G. What do y'all know about this? Y'all ever played this with the fucking gun controller and aim at your TV and kill a tyrant at the end and shit like that? You ever played this shit? This shit is fire. This shit don't got nothing to do with all these other games. This is not a part of the games, but this dumbass TV show is. And like I said, it's good. It's still good for like if you don't play none of these. If you don't know nothing about Jill Valentine. And no, I didn't see that other Resident Evil movie yet, the Welcome to Raccoon City. I'm slacking. I'm waiting for it to be free somewhere I could just watch it. That's how I watch Resident Evil on Netflix, my G. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was just able to just watch it. I ain't paying for that. If it got like a freaking Arabian Leon Kennedy and a light-skinned Jill Valentine that just looks mad cocky and goofy, bro. Nah, she's cute, but she looked goofy as that character. I like my Ella. Yo, don't be talking about I need to quit smoking either. I know how a lot of gamers is all nice and clean. Me, I'm just a G, you know what I'm saying? Out in the wilderness. But yeah. Resident Evil disappointed me, yo. It did. I liked a few parts. I liked the monsters. A few of the monsters. Not all of them. I don't like the caterpillar part. I didn't even like him on Resident Evil 3. It was a cool fight. Cool part and everything. Very acceptable. Resident Evil 3 Nemesis is one of my favorite games of all time. It's one of my favorite Resident Evil games. You know what I'm saying? Besides Resident Evil Remake. My only thing is, it's just like a lot of shit seemed generic. The spiders, the spider parts and shit like that. All this stuff is stuff I mentioned is in the trailer and shit. The dog and everything. The characters doing dumb decisions. I was just like, oh my gosh, the decisions, bro. This is like when you first play a Resident Evil file and you don't know none of the puzzles and you running around losing all your ammo, getting bit up by zombies, making stupid decisions. That's what this TV show is. It's like the first playthrough of a Resident Evil game and everything. Like, you kind of slack. You're like a rank D on your first joint. You suck on your first file. Now you're trying to like play it again and see how you could get through or whatever. Get a better rank. Get a unlimited ammo. She ain't unlocking no guns after this shit because she made the stupidest decisions, bro. She was killing everybody. Like, let's stop. See, all right, that's what I mean. Like, it got me like spoiling shit, but I'm gonna spoil a little bit. You know what I'm saying? While I'm talking, you know what I'm saying? I'm just grossed out. You know what I'm saying? Resident Evil fans, yo, a few things it's gonna come in. You're gonna hear them talk about a few story elements that came from the game, and then you're gonna be like this, and then you're gonna hear them say something from the game, the story of the game. You're like, oh yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. It gets you to do that. It gets you to do that. But let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck, man. Is this what this shit is all about to turn out in the future? Resident Evil 9. What is the timeline of Resident Evil 9? I'm not too good with the stories on Resident Evil 7, 8, and 9. We talk Resident Evil 1, 2, 3. We talk 0. We talk Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil 5, and everything. Part of Resident Evil 6 story, kinda, sorta, and everything. Then yeah, I could talk mad stuff. I could tell you about the scientists and everything. And yeah, that's the thing about it. Got backgrounds as far as like, like I'll say like I'm not going to say too much and everything, but the creators of Umbrella and everything, certain heads and everything that's in there and all that. It got to do with that. And I don't know. It's just like this is like, yo, what happened with this? What happened with that, man? How come Wesker? I don't know, man. Like, yeah, I guess there is this and everything, but it's just like, come on, man. Wesker had a son on Resident Evil 6 and everything. This one, he got 2 daughters. That's the core story, so I'm gonna let you know that. That's episode 1, probably like 5 minutes in, so let's spoil that. He got 2 daughters. Both of them are like some cute little teenagers that got cool personalities and everything like that. One is like, she's like a little more, she's more of a peaceful girl and everything like that. She's a sweetheart. She likes animals and everything. She's a natural kind of individual and everything. She starts off that way at least. And then you got like the sister and everything. She's cool. She's more tough. She's more about it and everything. And she's the protagonist. That's the main character of the story. You're gonna know about her from the future and everything. And it's pretty much showing her past. That's how I'm gonna say it. It shows her past, and it's gonna like it kind of gives out the background of how everything was happening. But instead of them starting off from the young age on one episode and just stirring it up into like further timelines, these motherfuckers is gonna go like this. They're just splitting the stories and everything like that for you to, I guess, for like the typical person to not get bored on just like one situation. They kind of, it's kind of like when you watch First 48 and they got like, they talking about two cases and everything in one episode and all that within a half hour. That's what it is and all that. Well, like I was telling my boys and everything, if you ever seen shows like Orange is the New Black and they show their backgrounds, it's just like, bro, my whole thing is, I was there. I seen Resident Evil the movie in the movies. First day it came out. Mila Jovovich, however to say her last name, love her and everything. I seen a couple of those joints. I seen Resident Evil, what was it? The next one, was it Extinction, I think? Nah, it wasn't Extinction. I forgot what the next one was called. The second one. I seen that in the movies. Nemesis a friendly guy and everything. I'm like, yo, what the hell is this? Like, Nemesis is a fucking play pet all of a sudden. Jill's right there. These motherfuckers having a one-on-one fade and everything. Like, yo, let's see. Yo, woke up on the block with my nigga Nemesis. He's trying to catch the fade real quick. and they really knuckling up. Like, bro, I'm watching this nigga Nemesis catch the fade while Jill is chilling. Bro, come on now. Come on now. What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing, bro? You could make millions. You could save money instead of like spending all this money on these great actors and everything. Cause trust me, Wesker acts very well. Like his acting is very well. He still made it good, even though he's nowhere near a Wesker that I know of. You know what I'm saying? He ain't the Wesker I know. But I just gotta put it out there, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they ruined it. They ruined the show, Baji. They ruined the story. That's what they did. They ruined Resident Evil's future. Like, the future of Resident Evil is over. I miss the old school shits. You know what I'm saying? I miss these right here. You know what I'm saying? This was nothing to them when it came out. You know what I'm saying? This was a risk. This game right here was a risk. This is director's cut. This is the first one I played. You know what I'm saying? This is the first one I played. Director's cut. Back in like late 97, going in 98 and everything. And it's based in 98. I was a little kid pissing the bed over this shit. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. But yeah, I just want to say Resident Evil on Netflix is not Resident Evil. Unless they make it in the future. They really have to think of what they're doing. Resident Evil 8 was barely freaking Resident Evil, feel me? I should have brought that one out. You know what I'm saying? I'm chilling in the car just knowing I'm about to make this video. I'm pulling games out, ready to talk about all this shit. But if y'all motherfuckers enjoy that shit, that's on y'all niggas, man. That shit kind of irks me when y'all do enjoy it. But it is what it is, feel me? If anything, just watch the show. Don't play the games after. Because you're not going to like the games after watching the show if you don't even do Resident Evil. Let's leave it at that. What?